Welcome to Hack the Box Meow Challenge, and we have our OpenVPN set up and connected to the target's host machine. So we're going to go ahead and copy the IP address, and then we're going to move into Kali Linux and paste the IP address into the IP or host name section. And the number of ports we're going to have, we can choose all the ports, which is 65,533. But I just chose to go for this. And the speed, we're going to go for T4. And we're just going to scan the top ports. So I went ahead and did the scan because it takes a bit of time. So to save up on time, I have the scan ready. And pretty much this is the same similarities we're going to face, and we're going to have the same result. So Nmap shows the following, that there's a port open, port 23 running on TCP, it's open, and the service is Telnet. Now there's this other services running on it, however, the state is filtered. Now for Nmap, it showcases three states. It's either open, closed, or filtered. And filtered just means there's another obstacle that's stopping you from accessing it, like a firewall in this case. That's going to stop us from accessing it. So this is the only port we have open on port 23, and port 23 is synonymous with Telnet. So we're going to go ahead and start the challenge. And for some reason, it appears that I also have I've also completed some parts of this, so I won't be able to write it down, but the answers should be able to be showcased. What does the acronym VM stand for? And this is very obvious because we're running the DDT in the virtual machine. So VM is virtual machine. Sure enough, it's virtual machine. What tools do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line, such as want to start our VPN connection? It's also known as a console or shell. Console or shell, this is rather easy. It ends with an L. It's terminal. You can show the answer in its terminal. What service do we use to form our VPN connection into HTTP labs? Now this one, I used OpenVPN, and I can show this over here, connected with OpenVPN. There we go, OpenVPN, and the VPN file. So this one, the answer should be OpenVPN. There we go. What is the abbreviation for the tunnel interface in the output of your VPN boot up sequence output? Okay, so this one is TUN, and we can see it by IPA, and you see it here. Whereas without a VPN connection, this would be the two inputs that you'd have, the two interfaces that you'd have. And with a VPN connection, we have an added one, and it's TUN 0. So TUN, TUN. This is the one that would be the answer for this one. So here, the answer is TUN, abbreviation for tunnel interface. Okay. And what tool do we use to test our connection to the target with an ICMP echo request? Now, after connecting to the VPN, you can use the ping request to check if you are connected with the host and target machine. So you can use ping, and you can paste. It's just going to send an ICMP packet to the target. There you have it. I'll just go ahead and cancel that. The answer here is ping. What is the name of the most common tool for finding open ports on a target? Now, what we just did with Nmap is to scan for the vulnerability scanner that we used to check for any open ports on the given host or IP address, which is this. So Nmap is the tool that we utilized here, and it's very famous. So there we have it, Nmap. And what service do we identify on port 23 on TCP? This is Telnet, as we saw here. We established that the service running on port 23 is Telnet, and we identified it earlier via Nmap scan, and it showcased this. And what username is able to log into the target over Telnet with a blank password? Now, Telnet being one of the most vulnerable services, it allows you to log in with root with a blank password. And for that reason, it's why it's very vulnerable. And we can verify that by attempting to connect to the IP address, to the host telnet. We're going to get a prompt to enter the password. Back to host. Let's try to pick. Reachable. Okay. It appears that our machine is down. We're just going to go ahead and spawn it. Okay. Once we've established the connection, we're just going to test it one more time. Okay. Cancel that. Ping once more. IP address has changed. Copy the IP address. Paste it. We're getting a reply. We're going to go ahead and telnet into that. We're going to get a prompt for a username, and we are going to enter the root username, and we should gain access without the password. There we go. So we have the user level of root privileges, and we're just going to go and submit that as root. That says root. And then over here, since we're already inside the system, I'm just going to ls to see if we get the flag. And there's a file known as flag.txt. Has to be the flag. And there we have it. That is the flag. I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste it here. Now, I've already completed this challenge, and you can have a comparison with this. It's the same flag. And that's it for Hack the Box Meow.